Hammy, we'll get to the FA Cup, but just a reflection or two on the weekend first. I know there is a long way to go, but you're up into the top six. Is that a sign of progress for you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think obviously when we came in, I think we were 9th or 10th. So obviously signs that we're trying to move forward. I think that as messages are coming across the group now, we're still a long way from kind of where we want to be, and lads are fully aware of that, and lads think there's a lot more improvements come from them. So as starts go, we're relatively happy. We feel we've missed a few opportunities to pick more points up than we probably should have done, but then on the other hand, teams have missed odd chance against us. So all in all, it's not too bad of a start.
You're never totally happy, ever though, are you?
No, we're not. No. I just think we always strive to be best we can be, and unfortunately, sometimes you can never be best you can be. However, it's making sure that emotionally all lads are set, and even though there's not issues, but like people not scoring a goal, for example, or missing an opportunity to square it, or getting sent off, or giving a penalty away, which is what we've had quite a lot of recently. Obviously, it's a bit of a mental roller coaster. So I think us four sitters staff, we're quite good with things like that in relation to it. So dealing with things as an individual. So that's something that we've really tried to emphasise. Look, we're always here for you, and it goes a long way, we find.
And how pleased were you with Saturday in the context of the week and the game that you'd had on Wednesday at Anfield, which must have been draining emotionally, mentally, physically, all those things? It wouldn't have been easy to put in the poor performance on Saturday, but you made sure that you didn't do that.
Yeah, 100%. I think emotionally, again, it were a big night and a big game, and you understand lads probably had more family than they would have done, because it's not every night you get to play Anfield. But I just think that it's in the middle of a really difficult run. I think 6 games in 12 days or something daft like that. So, and it's turned out really nice that 5 of them have been in furthest parts away in the country that we could have got to. So it's been a difficult run of fixtures. However, hopefully if we can get through FA Cup tomorrow night and then get a good result at Portsmouth Friday, it'll be well worth it.
Jake Rooney made his first league start. What memories do you have of your debut?
It was Grimsby away, so a classic. No, it's unbelievable. It doesn't matter where it is, or it's just, obviously, it sounds daft, but a game you just never ever forget in your career. So Jake could go on to achieve unbelievable things, but he'll always remember Saturday, and that for me is what it's all about. It's all about memories and creating things, and hearing fans. I think I put on my social media how good they were and how they have been with us so far, and they've stuck behind lads, and that's going to go a long way from now till end of season. And that memory's probably got to go into them fans at end of game, and obviously we made a bit of a big thing pushing him towards them. But yeah, just an unbelievable day for him, but it always helps when you win a game of football.
How do you manage a player making their first league start? Obviously it's a huge day for them. Is it give them as much notice as possible, as little as possible, so the nerves don't creep in? How do you do it?
I think it's done differently with the characters that you've got. There's some lads who from working with them that they're not going to have any issues, and Jake's kind of one of them. So it weren't a case of, we've got to get round him. He's already played in cup competitions for club, so he gets it. He's been with us now obviously since we come in, so he gets the messages that we want in, he understands what we're looking for. He trains unbelievably well, which for us is a great indicator that he's ready. So yeah, and at this moment in time the shirt's his, but as we all know in football, somebody comes along and wants it, and that's what we're trying to get here. We want a real competition, so that well, unfortunately everybody has a bad game, but there's somebody there behind you, and that's the atmosphere that we want here, really.
And I know the manager gets mugs, doesn't he, when players score their first of the season. Is there going to be any sort of trinket for him?
No, he got a little round of applause in the meeting this morning. But the couple of mugs have gone out. Them mugs are big, lads are. I've seen a few faces Nat. Obviously, we're buzzing. He got his mug. He's so happy today. But yeah, it's only a small thing, but it's just something that I think I need one at Gaffer's mugs, and I'd be exactly the same as a player. So yeah, they've caused a bit of, not animosity, that's the wrong word, but they all want one. Put it that way. On
to Tuesday then, an FA Cup replay. How different is the dynamic of a replay when you've played a team a couple of weeks before?
Well, usually it's a lot shorter period of time, but I think because we've had that many games, it feels like it was ages ago, even though it wasn't. So yeah, look, we were disappointed to not come away with the win. Obviously, I think the red card affected game, which we then kind of appealed and got back. So, look, we had no qualms with penalty. But to lose cash at that point and then them score, obviously give them a bit of momentum. I think lads were obviously hugely disappointed to concede it manner we did in minute that we did. And we've got memories of all their fans running on, which is great for FA Cup. But when you're in opposition, you're like, right, okay, we'll get you back at our place and we'll be at it from minute one as we will be any other game. It doesn't matter what game we're playing. We'll be ready for challenge. We want to get through Cup and we want to be on front foot.
That's a bit of fuel for you then, is it, that reaction?
I think it has to be, yeah. I think like when I mean, look, it's great for the club, and I don't want to be that guy who's like, you shouldn't celebrate, because we've been underdog. Everybody in their life at some point is an underdog, and it's great motivation for you being underdog. And we saw that, but we want to now get on front foot. As I said, they celebrated really well, as they should have done. But we want them to get back here now and let's go again.
How nice will it be to have a home game? Been a while.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find my way to ground, if I'm going to be honest. I'm used to coming here and getting on a bus and going wherever it is. So, no, it'd be nice. Look, we've obviously not had that many home games. Last time we were there, we won, which obviously we want to make the stadium a fortress a little bit. So last result we had there were good, but it'd be nice being back at home.